Hey there, Bright Ideas fans. Welcome back to another Whiteboard Friday video for Friday, February the 17th. And as you may have noticed, I've been gone for a couple of weeks. That was due to some traveling. It just wasn't here on Fridays. Fridays is the only day that I film a Whiteboard Friday video. A lot has happened in the weeks that I didn't record videos. I'm going to attempt to cover that with you in today's video. Before we do that, as we always do, let's get into the numbers. So 7 days, 18,314, 9% profit, $1,652 in profit. Boo! The astute among you will notice that is a significant decline. I'll get into that in a second. So obviously that impacted this. $109,188 over the last 30 days, 12% profit, and $13,023 in profit. So what the hell happened? Well, what the hell happened was, as I've mentioned in a previous video, we have one product that we sell about $30,000 a month, $30,000, $40,000, $35,000 a month. It's nicely profitable, and we have been out of stock for days, and it is killing me because obviously we've left a lot of money on the table. And combine that, our second best-selling product, the manufacturer increased the price by $5, which meant that we had to accept less profit. And so we've been testing higher price levels, and some other sellers have followed us up, but obviously it's had an impact on revenue and profits from that product as well. So that's what happened. Not much fun. So the lesson there, of course, is to diversify and make sure that you don't have two products that account for 50% of your sales, which in our case, up to this point, they do. But things are going to change. So I'm going to call this here the calm before the storm. So here's what's happened. We won a contract, signed, done deal, PO issued for exclusivity with a brand that does $100 grand a month on Amazon. So party in the warehouse. We're obviously very, very excited about that because it basically doubled the size of our company just like that. How did we win that deal? Great content on our website played a huge role, and I've talked about that before. So if you don't have epically good content on your website, fix it and make sure that you do. Also, since our last video, we achieved both parts of the goal that I talked about. We actually did have a window of time when I looked at 30 days when we had over $100,000 in sales and over $15,000 in gross profits. So again, yay, high five. So now I have a new goal. $300,000 a month by July 1st. When some of you might be thinking, wow, that's a big goal. And yes, it is a big goal. But if you consider that we were at 100, we just got this contract, which is going to give us another 100. We're already at 200. We only have 100 more to go. And March, April, May, June, July, call it June, 5 months to get there, which is all it took us to get to our first 100 anyway. We should be able to easily achieve that goal. And by the way, it's something I write down every single day. At the start of my day, I write down my goal and the deadline. Keeps my mind very focused. And then really weird things start happening. Now, is that as a result of my writing down that goal? I don't know, but here's a couple of the weird things. So just today, we got a call. So I've been, this company that we won is based in Utah. And so I've decided they wanted me to come and meet the management team. I'm in Boise, it's a 5-hour drive. Of course I'm going to go. So I'm not just going to drive all the way out to Utah to see just one company. So I thought, well, hey, who else in my database have I been going after or are we about to go after, which is who are also in Utah? Maybe I should try and get some face-to-face meetings with these people. So I came up with a list of, I don't know, 15 or 18 companies that make products that we've been targeting. And so some of these companies I have not had success with, others I have not yet reached out to. Nonetheless, I put together an email and sent it to all of them and basically said, hey, I'm coming to town. I want to meet with you. Actually, I'm coming to town to meet with some of my current suppliers on this day and this day. And you're a company that we'd love to do business with, so I'd love to have a meeting with you if your schedule allows. And by the way, here's who we are. Here's a link to our website so they could see all that great content I was talking about. Let me know if that works for you. Booked several meetings so far, but one that is a standout is a company that called me up this morning out of the blue. They'd received that email and I said, hi, hey, how are you? And I said, have you read our website? Yes, we have. Do you know what we do? Yes, we do. Do you want to have talk about an exclusive relationship? Yes, we do. Great. Let's schedule it. Bye. See you next week. Shortest phone call ever. So is that one a huge deal? No, that one's only worth about $25,000 a month. But you know what? With $25,000 with good margin, I'll take it all day long. Then another deal, who I talked to early this morning, is another brand that is doing hundreds of thousands per month, visited the website. And again, there's like, hey, well, could we test, what if we created an exclusive product just for you? Could we test you out that way? Because they're selling to Amazon right now in a 1P relationship that they're obviously not going to just quickly walk away from, but I need an opportunity to build trust and rapport with them. So we came up with the idea of testing it out on a one product basis. So decision TBD on that one. And as if that wasn't enough, then another company doing $100,000 a month called me up. He said, I've been to your website. They've received our email. I've been to your website. I read your stuff. I understand what you do. I have a number of questions. Ding, 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 ding. He says, the decision is up to me and one direct report, and we're going to make it next week. Guess how many other companies we're competing against? 0, as far as I know. So maybe the power of focus and goal setting, I'll be at $300,000 a whole lot faster than I think, or maybe not. Time will tell. The point of that, aside from sharing my excitement, obviously, is the importance of having that epically good content on your website. So, some face-to-face meetings, as I mentioned, those, I think the value, and I would encourage you to try this, especially if you don't live in the town. Because people have this, when you say, I'm coming to town to visit some existing suppliers, and I'm also looking to fill my calendar with some prospective suppliers, it makes you sound legit. It makes you sound more important, makes you sound more established. And when you're coming to town, people realize that, it's kind of a special thing, and maybe they'll carve out some time to meet you. So as it stands right now, I've got three other meetings booked in addition to the meeting that I'm going there for with the existing supplier. So I would encourage that you try that. I would also encourage that you do not try it in your own town and then lie and say you're from out of town, because that would be dumb. Wow, I think I've talked about everything that I wanted to talk about in this week. So, closing points. If you have questions for me, go to Brightideas.co/asktrent. If you want to receive notifications of future videos like this one, and you want to get an invite to my private Facebook mastermind group, it's free. It's where we discuss stuff every single day. Go to Brightideas.co and just become a subscriber, and you get an email. And of course, you can click the subscribe button here on YouTube. And if you like this video, I'd love it if you'd give it a thumbs up. So thank you very much for tuning in. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you in the next Whiteboard Friday video. Take care. Bye-bye.